All right, here we are at the bunker lesson number 5. We just went over the opening statements there. What I'm going to have to do is, Jeff, is do a couple more shots here, maybe change a couple different setup routines. The main thing here with this shot, I think, is having more wrist hinge. It's probably the number one thing. I've read some books on Stan Utley. I've seen him out here before teaching, and he's really into that. Gary Player is a big proponent of that if you watch any videos. But having a more exaggerated wrist hinge at the back really helps a lot. It helps the bounce, helps the club come into the ball at the right angle, and you just get that more consistent, sound when you're hitting it out of the sand. So when I would go back, I would just, yeah, there you go.
That sounded better.
Hit a couple there with.
I mean, is that good wrist hinge?
Yeah, I think so. That's awesome. Just a little deeper sand, but other than that,
yeah.
take another practice swing. You want to get that thumping sound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just a little more wrist hinge. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit another one.
Am I going first or?
Go the long one. Look at your setup. So maybe a little more weight on your left foot.
Okay.
Left side. More wrist hinge, and go ahead and swing it. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Nice.
That was
That had some nice air time to it.
that was effortless.
Did it feel good though?
Effortless, yeah.
All right, go ahead and try another one. So once you get in here and you get that technique down good, then you can start working on your distance control. But I think that wrist hinge really makes.
I like the weight forward too. I'm
Yeah.
kind of more center with my weight.
Yeah, just a little bit. There you go. Look at that. Wow, nice. Look at the air time on it. The ball goes up in the air.
That high
Yeah.
before. I mean,
It's pretty cool. That's why I think Sergio is one of the better bunker players in the world, because he has an exaggerated wrist hinge in his swing, obviously. But when he hits out of bunkers, it's just amazing to watch. I've seen it in person, and I've seen him do it a lot on TV. A little heavy, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, now let's hit a ball to the short pin. I think the only setup thing I do here is I just open the blade a little more. And I might open my feet a little more, but I still do the weight forward, and I still do a lot more wrist hinge. And you probably just want to fly it up there on the fringe and let it, roll out. So go ahead and try that. A little more weight on your left side. There you go. That face is pretty open. That's good. And then just exaggerated wrist hinge. There, look at that. Nice. And I like that sound, the sound coming out of the sand. So what I think we should do is, or you should do, and when you're practicing, is just come out here, hit about 10 or 12 shots, and get the technique down, and get that thumping sound with your wedge. And then work on distance control. We have 2 flags at each of our chipping greens here, so you can get into any bunker and hit a long shot and then a short shot, a long shot and a short shot, and get the feel for distance. Because once you get the consistency out of the sand, you know where the ball is going, then you just work on distance control.
yeah, almost like just taking a few before I start practicing and just kind of get that
Yeah.
thump sound.
Yeah, just practice without the ball, then hit about 6, 8, 10 shots with the ball, get the feel. It's almost like hitting a flop shot too out of the grass. You could also practice that, where you're getting that wrist hinge. All right, well, good. Well, I think in closing here, I could say we made some improvements. Jeff definitely got a more consistency with his swing. He made some comments how better it felt, right?
Oh yeah.
So I think that's good. We just develop some practice routines and come over here in the short game area. I think if you come over here a couple times a week, I think your bunker play will improve a lot. I know I did the same. Thing, and I come over here a couple times a week, and that's what I do. I work on my bunker play and at least hit a half a bag, and just to get that feel. And I would rate myself a pretty decent bunker player. So I think these will improve your bunker play a lot.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks, and that's the end of lesson number 5.